Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Sagebrush Happy Hour Journal entry for January 13th, 2026. So, today, among my errands was that once a year we need to uh, renew our trash service. And this comes through our Taos County. And they have a punch card, and that they normally do every 3 months, so once a quarter, and you pay whatever it is, 40 some dollars a quarter, and then you get a punch card that you can go to the transfer station or to the dump, the landfill, and dump your trash. And even people that have a trash service, like Waste Management, where they have a dumpster, or if they have trash cans, they come pick it up, they still have to pay the county fee for the solid waste dumping fee. So and so that comes up at the beginning of the year, and for me, rather than deal with it quarterly, it's a lot easier to just purchase it for the entire year. And so that was $185 plus a $4 and something service fee for a credit card for 4 cards so that I can use throughout the year. And so, and this is also, we don't really have a what I would call a strong recycling program here in Taos County. They're trying, but they just can't seem to make it work economically. So they do not recycle glass, for example, and they do not recycle plastics. And so they do recycle aluminum and steel and corrugated cardboard that's non-coated. And so they're really particular about the cardboard. It can't be anything that has the glossy surface on it. And so, and it can't do like single ply cardboard like cereal boxes or anything like that. And so that's kind of a disappointment, and one of those things of, why is that so easy in Colorado, and why is that so hard in New Mexico? And there's tons of example of like infrastructure things like that we got used to, and for the convenience of it, the single point recycling, and I know that even with the single point recycling, it's pretty inefficient, and they're probably dumping most of the plastic anyway. But it's just one of those things that makes life a little bit more difficult down here, and a little bit less efficient. And that said, you would think that living off grid the way that we do is that we would generate a lot less waste than a typical suburban home, for example. And I'm not that good at it, and I wish I were better. If it were going to be my New Year's resolution, it would be to reduce plastic packaging. But when you go to the grocery store, there's always the food that you want and the brands that you like, and they're always tend to be overpackaged. And so, one of those things that I'm finding is I look at our trash bags, and it's 90% plastic packaging or glass, and I wish we could recycle glass. That would be something that would be easy do. But anyway, so they were doing that. I'm going to try to do a better job of trash management. And then we can burn our paper and our coated cardboard and use it to heat our house. There is kind of the implications of what our carbon footprint for doing that is, and whether or not it'd be better to have that cardboard and paper end up in the landfill where at least that carbon is sequestered and will eventually generate methane and eventually put carbon in the atmosphere. So it's always kind of a difficult thing to try to figure out your waste management strategy and trying to do the right thing and reduce our carbon footprint. But we're going to try this year. That's my New Year's resolution. Cheers, everybody.